Is collagen the anti-aging food supplement by definition, or a simple marketing scam? This is what we will see in the next few minutes. And for this, I will answer this question based solely on the research present in the scientific literature. While cream sellers promise to tone, firm, and plump up the most damaged skin, another market segment has emerged with collagen-based food supplements intended for athletes. By searching the scientific literature, I was able to note that the potential benefits of collagen would positively impact the skin, joints, tendons, muscle recovery, bones, prevention of sprains, and even the fight against cellular aging and tumors thanks to antioxidant effects. In short, collagen would be the promise of a real cure for youth. However, by looking a little more closely at the content of the studies, I noted that they present a great heterogeneity in terms of methodology. In addition, I would add that there are major differences in terms of results depending on the types of collagen and the doses tested. All of this ultimately gives rise to rather nuanced, but nevertheless quite promising results. Before presenting you in more detail the results that I was able to collect on the effectiveness of taking a supplemental collagen, I will immediately lift the suspense. Yes, we can derive real benefits from including a sufficient dose of collagen in our daily lives. But the effectiveness of its intake will depend on several determining factors that I must inform you about. But before that, what are we talking about when we mention collagen? Collagen is a fibrous protein composed mainly of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. Collagen occupies approximately 30% of the proteins in the human body, which makes it an important part. It is very present in the skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, muscles, blood vessels, and even hair. Again, all this must be modulated in light of aggravating factors such as tobacco, alcohol, poor diet, sun, and more generally all mutagenic factors. Now, let's get down to business. I have looked through the scientific literature to find out what quantity and type of collagen would be the most effective depending on the desired objectives. The first question you are probably asking yourself is where you can find collagen and what would be the most practical source. Collagen is primarily of animal origin and is mainly found in the skin, bones, and tendons of pigs and cattle. It is also found in large quantities in chicken cartilage. Apart from terrestrial animals, collagen is also present in fish. If your goal is to care for your skin, the latter will be more suitable because of its moisturizing and antioxidant effects. On the other hand, terrestrial collagen is more likely to respond to attacks on joints and tendons. To put it another way, it is by precisely identifying your goals that the choice of a certain type of collagen will be more or less relevant. Just remember that among the 3 types of collagen at our disposal, Type I will participate in tissue regeneration and will be largely present in the skin, bones, tendons, and teeth. Type 2 will, for its part, participate in joint health and is an essential component of cartilage. Finally, Type 3 will directly enter into the support of organs via muscles, skin, and blood vessels. At this stage of the presentation, I can only suggest for your next meal a nice plate of beef skin and tendons sprinkled with a good quantity of fish bones and crushed shells of various crustaceans. Without a doubt, I can already feel you getting all excited as your next meal approaches. If you have given up on paying homage to your Paleolithic heritage, another solution is to enhance your meals with good quantities of gelatin. On this point, I have seen in studies that the bioavailability of gelatin is not necessarily optimal. In my opinion, the most practical approach is to resort to supplementation. There is a very rich offer of collagen supplements on the market today. You can select the product of your choice according to the type and your objectives. Regarding the form, you generally have the choice between native and hydrolyzed collagen. In its hydrolyzed form, collagen will be highly bioavailable. If the speed of absorption of collagen is secondary to your objectives, the native form will be sufficient most of the time. It can be noted, however, that in its native form, type 2 collagen, for example, is essential for preventing hyperactive immune responses, autoimmunity, and the production of autoantibodies, which could lead to autoimmune diseases affecting the extracellular matrix. I will now share with you the tips to maximize the effects of collagen supplementation. The first thing to take into account is that you will have to be patient. Indeed, studies do not show significant effects before 9 weeks of collagen supplementation. Instead, count 3 months, and sometimes even 12 months will be necessary. Among the results that I was able to collect, the optimal dosages for beneficial effects on the skin would be 2.5 g per day. For joints, the results are between 5 and 10 g per day. For muscle recovery, you should count between 10 to 20 g per day. Studies also show that a sufficient amount of vitamin C must be associated with collagen intake to obtain optimal synthesis. Also know that physical activity is promoted in the sense that it stimulates tissue synthesis and repair. Therefore, prefer taking it 1 hour before physical exercise or just before sleeping in order to maximize the effects of collagen in synergy with sleep, which also promotes repair processes. To conclude, keep in mind that the type, the form, and the source must correspond to the specific needs and objectives sought. Oh yes, another piece of information in passing. Poor assimilation of collagen can be due to an unbalanced microbiota or chronic inflammation. Studies also show a great variability in results depending on the individual. If you are wary of food supplements, know that collagen-based products are generally safe, but allergies, for example to marine collagen, can occur. If you have a doctor with sufficient skills, you can consult him for more information. It is always interesting to have his opinion when you resort to supplementation, and especially if you follow a medical treatment elsewhere. Here we are. We come to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. You can also share this video if it can help people interested in collagen. And above all, take care.